again. Sorry, that's my bad.
You're good.
Technical difficulty. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys? I'm Noah Singson here live at the Phoenix Fan Fusion with Dick Terhune. Dick, how are we doing today?
It's awesome. This is my first time at Phoenix Fan Fusion, and what a great show! And I think we're completely sold out today. Is that what I heard?
I think so, yeah.
Because the crowd is massive, the cosplay is amazing, and the guests, you know? It's like, you know, I don't like to brag or anything, but I had lunch with Ron Perlman today.
Isn't that awesome? So for our first question, what made you want to be an actor?
What made me want to be an actor? Well, when I was 13, my dad was involved in getting like a community theater organization started in my hometown, and I was kind of interested in it, so I started acting, doing that, and then I acted in high school, more community theater, and then I started doing it professionally. And if your next question is going to be how did you become a voice actor, it all kind of ties in. Because around the same time I started acting, I also got into radio.
Really?
Yeah. This was at a time when you could actually walk up to your hometown radio station and get a job. And I did. So that was my high school job.
Wow, that's awesome.
I was doing mornings for a while, did weekends and evenings, you know, really wherever they needed me. But what I really gravitated to was going into the commercial production studio and working on like comedy bit, my weekend show. So I was really starting the process of voice acting then. Flash forward a few years, and I've been in radio for longer than anyone should be. And finally, technology caught up with what I really wanted to do, so I built a studio at home and haven't looked back since. And that's how I became an actor and a voice actor.
That's so cool. So next question, were you familiar with the Transformers franchise before joining?
Yes. I started watching when that show came out in 1984 and loved it immediately. And when I tried to figure out why do I love this so much, it was because I was listening to the show. I was listening to the performances of Peter Cullen as Optimus Prime, Frank Welker as Megatron, and others like Greg Berger and Chris Latta, and even Casey Kasem. He did voices on this show too. So that's the show that made me want to be a voice actor. And side story, just a couple years ago, I found out that Peter Cullen was going to be at Fan Expo in Boston, which is about 2 hours from my house. So I said, he's 2 hours from my house, he's 82 years old, I'm going to go say thank you. So I bought the golden ticket, I got in the room with Peter Cullen, and I was able to thank him for the course that he started me on. Yeah, it's great when you meet your heroes.
I can't imagine how awesome that must have felt. Like,
Terrific. I'd take out my phone and show you the pictures of me with Truck Daddy, but then we'd never get on with the interview.
so for the next question, you know, obviously that's Transformers franchise means a lot to you.
Oh, yeah.
And now you're able to bring joy to so many other people all over the world as a part of it. So what does that mean to you?
You know, I knew that's what would happen when I got the job because that's how it worked out for me, so that made it even more exciting. And it's a tremendous feeling when people who have a connection with the show will come to events like this. And you know, I've had people who will come up and they want my autograph, or they'll come up and they just want to say thank you to me for getting them through COVID, or for just giving life to a character that they really, really enjoyed. And what could be better than that? You know, it's amazing.
And for the final question, what advice do you have for anyone thinking about pursuing a voice acting career?
The short answer is first be an actor, okay? Get on stage, do high school theater, do community theater, do semi-professional theater, do real theater. If you can, do film, do student film, do independent film. If you can do television, do that too. And in that way, you are using all your instruments and you're creating all the mental and imaginary and emotional skill sets you need to be able to stand in a 4x4 booth with a microphone this far away from you and create something real.
Thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Autobots, roll out.
Thank you so much.